After following Phoibos for the last few months, I finally got my hands on one. And after some wrist time, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this model and just the brand in general. Even though this is a design that we're familiar with, I do think that it's very well executed here. That blue dial is just captivating. This model features a blue insert, rotating with a lovely smooth 120 clicks. The engraving is precise and the bezel pip of the 12 is rather pronounced. The hour markers are reasonable depth and the hands are slightly pitched to provide a nice variety of reflections. On the back you have a screw down case back with a pretty nice shark design on there. This model has no date feature, which I particularly like. I think the date feature is a feature that's a little bit overused in watches, especially in dive watches. I really like how simple Phoibos kept this model. The Miyota movement inside has thus been pretty reliable and can be found in many affordable micro brands these days. It has the specs to match most of the reliable Swiss alternatives out there. A nuisance to some is that the movement has no hacking, so that second hand continues to spin once you've pulled the crown out. On the side you have a sturdy screw down crown, flanked by thick lugs. Also you have that P logo engraved on the end. The bracelet utilizes a secured double locking clasp that has a top flap and then two side buttons to release the clasp. The lume used is the Superluminoma C1. It's reasonable strength, probably above average. It was a little bit difficult for me to cover it without being outside in the sunlight. It charges reasonably quickly and it lasts for a fair amount of time. I really did my best with just some indoor lighting to try to capture it here. It's a remarkably well built watch that I really enjoyed wearing. The specs are all spot on too. For what you're getting with this piece, I think it's a very good buy. The case and bezel assembly, once you have it in your hand, you do notice that there are some differences between this and a traditional style oyster case, so I do think that the Phoibos diver here does have a bit of its own identity. I know there are a lot of micro brands out there that are just looking to make a quick buck, but I think if you look at the Phoibos lineup, even their quartz models, their attention to detail and the quality of the pieces are pretty good. So those are my thoughts on this Phoibos diver, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and what you think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.